TOWIE's Ella Ray Wise has opened up about her time on Celebrity Big Brother, her split from Dan Edgar, and her reaction to Chris Hughes and Jojo Siwa's relationship. Ella Ray Wise is spilling the tea fresh off her Celebrity Big Brother adventure, and she's not skimping on the details. She's dishing out her thoughts on the Chris Hughes and Jojo Siwa drama, even dropping a succinct 6-word take on Jojo's relationship with Chris. "I think they're still good friends." The TOWIE star also gets real about her tough breakup with fellow cast member Dan Edgar. The pair had been an item for a year and a half before their abrupt split just before Ella's CBB journey started. In an emotional tell-all with OK, the 24-year-old opens up about the heartache, the healing process, and how her time in the CBB house felt like a therapeutic escape. Now back on the market and feeling empowered, Ella is gearing up for what's next. She teases some juicy TOWIE revelations, hinting at setting the record straight in the upcoming series. And she's not stopping there, she's got her eye on another reality TV prize down the line. How are you feeling now your Celebrity Big Brother experience is over? Relaxed? Rejuvenated? It was quite overwhelming, but all in all good. When I came out, I spent a few nights at my mum's. I just chilled out and went back to being a kid. She waited on me hand and foot. How do you feel about the reaction to you on the show? I'd say 95% good and 5% not so great. People might have got the wrong end of the stick. But the majority's been good. I'm proud of myself and glad I did it. Some viewers thought you were jealous of Chris and Jojo, not one bit. God knows where they got that one from. That was a big surprise to me. I wasn't attracted to Chris in any way, shape or form. I didn't really understand what I'd be jealous of. That confused me, a hell of a lot. What's your take on Chris and Jojo? I think they're still good friends. Hopefully they'll see each other now she's back in LA. It's nice they formed a tight friendship and could lean on each other for support. It's 100% platonic. What are you most proud of from your time in the house? I wasn't afraid to show my emotions. A lot of people don't like to do that publicly, but it shows that I feel for myself and others, that I haven't changed who I am just because I've got a platform. And I've made some amazing friends. You did become emotional at times, especially talking about breaking up with Dan Edgar. I think people forget that I went in after a really fresh breakup. What's hurtful is hearing people say I split with Dan just to go in there, with some big game plan. That was never the case. Things hadn't been right for a couple of weeks behind closed doors. It was a mutual decision. We haven't fallen out, we're still amicable. What do you think went wrong between you? Sometimes you're just not right for each other, and that's okay. A lot of my upset in the house came from what I'd gone through before going in, and having no connection to the outside world, not knowing how he was feeling, or him knowing how I was feeling. What did you learn about relationships in there? I thought about how I need to heal from past relationships before I move on to new ones. Maybe the reason I haven't given 100% to someone else is because I haven't given 100% to myself yet. I want to create my own path, without a man. I can do it, so why am I not doing that? I've been in this showbiz world since I was 18 and I've done a lot. I'm 24 now. I should be living my life. If I don't put myself first, how can I expect anyone else to? Has your CBB experience changed you? It was like therapy for me. And it made me realize I need actual therapy, too. It's hard, especially at my age. People might feel embarrassed to admit they need help. But I'm glad I've noticed that before it might be too late to change. Just because we put ourselves in front of the world doesn't mean we know the world inside out. I was only trying to navigate my way through that house. Maybe I was upset and moaning, but that's what it does to you. Remember, people only see 45 minutes of a full 24 hours. The public forget that. It's frustrating. Do you have a favorite memory we didn't see? We had untold belly laughs. Me, Danny, Beard, and Donna, Preston. Every night we'd meet in the garden, debrief on the day and absolutely howl. I don't think you saw that, which is a shame. It probably didn't make for good TV, but we had so much fun. Let's talk TOWIE. The season finales just aired. How are you feeling about it? Watching back my moments with Dan was emotional. I had a lot of feelings and love for him, but if something isn't right, you don't stay in it. It's a blessing we saw that early. I'm looking forward to filming the new series and reuniting with people. It's time to set the record straight. What would you like to do next season? There are things that need to be said, and I hope they will be. People had a lot of opinions, but they only heard one side of the story. That's not fair. You were just 18 when you joined TOWIE. Have you changed over the years? I've grown a lot. I'm more headstrong, thicker-skinned, and really grateful for the opportunities and people I've met along the way. What would you tell your younger self? Ride the wave. There's a lot of light at the end of the tunnel. What's next? Would you be up for another reality show? Definitely. I'd do Love Island in a heartbeat. Everyone's always said, why haven't you done it? I think I'd crack it. I love meeting people and I love being around people my age. We'd have the same banter. And I'd make new friends. If you weren't in showbiz, what would you be doing? I'm a fully qualified hairdresser. I've been qualified since I was 16. It's a trade I'll have for life. How do you see your next chapter? I want to do it for me, not for anyone else. I want to make myself proud and show people that being emotional on telly was worth it. I'd love to do something with an anti-bullying charity.